Just into CNN, new details involving the rampage in West Texas that spanned from Midland to Odessa. 7 people were murdered and another 25 were injured. And now there is new information about the man who allegedly sold that gun used in the killing spree. The shooter, who was shot and killed by police, purchased the weapon in a private sale, so no background check was needed. Police say the gunman used an AR-15 style weapon. So let's go straight to our senior justice correspondent, Evan Perez, with these new details today. And so we know, Evan, that investigators have been looking at the home of the man they believe sold the gun. What did they find?
Right, they did a search of the home belonging to the seller, Brooke, and one of the things they found is they believe they found evidence that indicates that this person was manufacturing firearms and reselling them. Now, that could potentially be against the law because you're not allowed to make and sell firearms like a firearms dealer without a license. And so that's where investigators now are looking and are working to see whether or not they can bring charges against this individual. But you know, this really points to a gaping hole in the background check system in this country, because as you pointed out, this is a private sale, so there was no background check done, and law enforcement has been asking for a universal background check law for years and years. And I think this is an example of where you have a loophole, you know, a gray market, so to speak. People buy these what's called lower receivers, and then they add things to it, and then they resell it for profit. That is potentially against the law. If they can bring a case against this individual, we can probably see some charges against him in the coming days or weeks.
We'll look for that potentially then. Evan Perez, thank you so much. Good to see you. U.S. health officials